Hello, my name is Antoine Thompson. I am the head boys basketball coach for Stony Point High School. I've been the head basketball coach here the last 2 years. This 23-24 season was something special. Basketball has been something that I've done all my life. My mom introduced me to the game early on, 6 years old. Played as a young man in all the fall leagues in Austin. I also played high school basketball at Maynard High School, graduated in 2009, went on to play collegiate basketball at Austin College. And, it's just been a great opportunity with me keeping the game a part of who I am. My first season coaching high school basketball was 2014. In 2014 at Maynard High School, it was a very weird transition because, I was still a young man trying to find my niche, trying to find who I was, but that was a development of what I was going into. I also, found it unique that now I look at myself now at Stony Point High School and what I am doing here. It's been a real good transition of what my envision was for Stony Point basketball and my coaching opportunities. Season opener was really good for us. It set the tone. It set the atmosphere of where we needed to grow into it. It set the basis of who we were. Westlake's a really great program traditionally. They had a really good team this year. That win was just a catapult to where we were going throughout the season. going into the Duncanville game, we really want to indicate where we were as a program. Were we really solidified as this team that had this potential? Duncanville, you talk about a traditionally great program. They're the best of the best in the state, and we wanted to take the ownership of if we want to be the best, if we want to say we're the top of the mountain, we have to go beat the best. So, going in, it was a very deliberate mindset, week full of everything that we need to get done. Coming out of the game, it was a great confidence booster for all of the players, coaches, everyone involved in the program. We were going to have to play our best game defensively. We were going to have to hone into our fundamental principles, and we were going to have to execute our game plan. Defensively, there were numerous things that we threw at Duncanville. Offensively, we knew that we were going to have to make shots consistently, and that was a big piece for us. We were allowed, we got to our spots, and we shot the basketball extremely well that day. At Georgetown High School, Jack Frost tournament, the Rouse game was competitive. The Rouse game was gut-wrenching because it was a back-and-forth game. JoJo Moore, senior from Rouse, is really good. And he challenged Josiah in a sense of who's going to be the better player on the floor tonight. And he gave it his all. Rouse came in with a great game plan, and ultimately we had to execute some stuff in the fourth quarter to separate us and get the job done. Us not being prepared. Lake Travis was a tournament championship game, and honestly, we hadn't prepared like we normally would for all the other 39 teams that we played this year. And you know, we challenged the boys. Let's just go out there, give it our all, play the game, and let's see what the results come out with. And you know, it was filled with a lot of emotion. You know, who was the best team in our area? What was the matchup going to be like between Hudson and Josiah? How was the end result going to be? And you know, Stony came out on top, and it was a great opportunity for us. Tigers on 3, field. Preparation, you know, that is one thing that we can truly hone ourselves in on. We are extremely prepared. You know, we break down at least 6 films for the boys to, you know, have and study and cross-reference with their scouts. You know, Vandergrift is a good program that's going to have players every year. They're going to be well coached. And, you know, we just have to ensure that we were not only the most prepared team, but we were the most mentally prepared team in a sense of transitioning from non-district game to district games. We didn't rebound the basketball well. That's the ultimate. We gave up 14 rebounds, offensive rebounds. We also did not execute in the first and fourth quarter like we normally would, in which that's something that wasn't who this team was to identify with this year. And then ultimately, the foul count was a little unproportional, we would say. So, that was different. It wasn't, we don't leave it to the officials, but 23-12 in the foul count, like, that's not good. I think it was definitely needed. It didn't change anything in regards to the culture. It didn't change anything in regards of who we were, but it definitely shifted the boys' mind to, we got the one loss out of the way. That was, at that point, we were 21-0, and we lead that game 21-1. But it was outstanding to see their response following up with that, playing Cedar Ridge post New Year's, and just to see where their mindsets were to want to go play harder, want to go execute even more. So that was good.
Make them pay. Make them pay. Damn, that's not a foul.
it's always good to see everyone be able to play. It's always good to see, them supporting one another, all the boys supporting one another, scoring 100 points. I guess you can credit that we shot it well. Was that game at home? Was that McNeil game at home?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. It's always good when you can put up 100 points in front of your home crowd. And so it was probably a great environment thing. But, those type of things I really don't look into. Just when we can continue to support one another, continue to expand on shooting the basketball well and doing things that we coach these guys up to do every day, then, that's a great reward.
I'm feeling great, man. This is when the new season starts. Brand new. You ready to go?
Big day today, Devon. Big day today, baby. Big day today. Hey, get started early. Finish it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say we did anything differently per se. It was more so focusing on the little things. We were able to just control. There isn't a next district game. There's one game. So our biggest focus is locking in on being 1-0. We locked into a lot more individual needs of the players that we utilize our coaching staff to do that with. We just ultimately had to focus on what was the best thing to do to beat Bowie.
Donovan lead 4-2. Josiah Mosley. Number 12, Demarion Elijah Clemens, 4-2. Number 1, Isaiah Bunton, 4-2. Number 35, Wonder Kahosi. Number 3, Junior Goodland, 4-2. Number 3, Junior Goodland. And that's our final tonight. Stony Point 49, Westlake 35.
Something we did differently in the second half versus Westlake. We sped them up. We definitely sped the game up. We made sure that they weren't comfortable with what they were doing, and we challenged them to do something different, play a different style of play that they normally hadn't done all year. They were getting a lot of paint touches early on in the first half, and that was something that we don't do. That's something that we don't allow. So for us to see that happening in the first half, we had to change up some of the schemes and some of the personnel in regards of who was guarding certain people to execute and magnify us winning the game ultimately. we were going to have to be a really good Stony Point team. Brennan is loaded with talent. We were going to have to not turn the ball over. We were going to have to rebound the basketball. We were going to have to defensively get stops early. With a team like that can score the ball in bunches and play off of athletic plays, we couldn't allow them to get the explosive plays early, in which we honed into that in the first half for sure. We stayed together. There were many moments where a lot of teams would have shut down or turned on one another. The boys never did that. They stayed with each other. They stayed locked into the game plan. They ultimately, Devon Hewitt made a huge shot, one of the biggest shots of my coaching career that I've had for my players. It was just a magnitude of things that we had to collectively do for each other that they ultimately got done. We're going to have to rebound the basketball. We were going to have to embrace the moment of playing for a state championship, and we were going to have to make shots. Those were the two things with rebounding the ball, making shots. We didn't do that well the first time we played them in December, and we had to confine to that going into that game. During the Plano East game, we could have got more guys involved. We didn't have enough balanced scoring that I think was needed. We also didn't get out in transition well. Like, we were walking the ball up the floor too much. There were many moments, like, I go back and look, and we were just, we were coasting, as I would say. And we should have played out of transition more. Mindset going into the game was, be the first state champion to ever come out of Round Rock ISD in basketball. First state champion in the Central Texas area since 1950 something, and ultimately, pride ourselves in finishing the job. We were at a pedestal the year before. We got to this moment now, finished the job, and we fell short of that. It was a very heartbreaking moment, but at the end of the day, you look at all of the things that the boys got done, the program has manifested into. It's been great to see ultimately who we are now. It's been absolutely, just heartwarming at the end of the day to know that what we did, not only for the city, but just for the entire Round Rock community, this has been great. This is all in my vision. This is everything that I've said I would want for whatever program I'm leading. But to see it come full circle so fast, it's been a great thing to have done.
Is there anything you would like to say to Josiah, Uzi, or Junior? Any advice?
Yeah, to those three, always be your best. That's so cliche, but it's so monumental. Always believe in yourself, regardless of where your mindset is, and ultimately know that you have support. Life, the road that you walk, it will get challenging. The support that you have around you, the support that you keep in your circle, continue to make sure it's genuine. Continue to ensure that you're building on who your best self is. One day you will be a father. One day you will be a husband. One day you will be the man of your household. Be that best individual by putting your best foot forward.
Is there anyone you'd like to shout out before we end off?
Yeah, man, shout out to my wife, Summer. Shout out to my two kids. Shout out to my kids. Shout out to the entire Stony Point basketball program. Shout out to Stony Point High School. And shout out to our fans, man. Anyone that has supported us throughout this season, last season, and seeing the trajectory of where Stony Point basketball is going, shout out to you. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
Is there anything you would like to say before we end?
Thank you. I appreciate this. Hope we capture some good moments, but I appreciate it.